In this world, people often judge too quickly. They laugh. They assume. They criticize. They call others foolish without ever trying to understand the truth. But sometimes, the person they call a fool is the one who ends up being the wisest. This is the story of a quiet young boy who taught an entire kingdom the meaning of true intelligence. In a grand kingdom full of wealthy nobles, brave warriors, and brilliant scholars, there lived a boy named Arin, the son of the king's royal advisor. Arin was gentle, calm, and slow to speak. He didn't show off, didn't argue, didn't try to impress anyone, and because of this, people assumed he was foolish. Every day at the royal court, the ministers whispered, "The advisor's son is so stupid. How can he not even choose a gold coin? He's a disgrace to his father." Even the king shook his head, wondering, how can such a boy ever serve the kingdom? But Arin never defended himself, never argued, never protested. He simply smiled and continued living quietly. One of the king's ministers thought of a cruel game to embarrass Arin. Every afternoon, he presented Arin with 2 coins, 1 silver and 1 gold. And right in front of the entire court, he asked, "Arin, which coin will you choose today?" Every single time, Arin picked the silver coin, and every single time, the court burst into laughter. Even a child knows gold is worth more. What a fool! The advisor must be ashamed. Day after day, week after week, month after month, Arin always chose silver. And the court always laughed. His father's face would redden in frustration. The king sighed heavily, but Arin remained calm, accepting their laughter like a gentle breeze. One day, in the royal garden, the king pulled the advisor aside. "Your son embarrasses you. Why does he keep choosing silver? Is he truly that foolish?" The advisor lowered his head, ashamed. "Your Majesty, I do not know." Inside, his heart hurt. He knew his son was not stupid. Arin was different, soft-spoken, observant, patient. But the world did not understand people like him. The king shook his head again. A boy who cannot tell the value of money cannot understand the value of the kingdom. These words spread throughout the palace. Everyone believed Arin was hopeless, except Arin himself. Time flew by quickly. One afternoon, as Arin walked through the village market, a young girl approached him. She had watched the court's cruel test many times, and finally asked, "Arin, why do you always choose the silver coin when the gold one is worth so much more?" Arin smiled gently. "Do you want to know the truth?" The girl nodded eagerly. Arin opened his small bag. Inside were dozens and dozens of shining silver coins. He whispered, "If I ever choose the gold coin, do you think the ministers will continue testing me?" The girl shook her head. "No, they will stop." Arin nodded. "Exactly. But as long as they believe I am foolish, they keep offering me a silver coin every day." He picked up a coin and held it to the sunlight. One silver coin may be worth less than gold, but collecting them every day is worth far more. The girl's eyes widened in amazement. Arin wasn't foolish at all. He was brilliantly patient. He didn't care what the world thought. He cared about reality, not appearances. One day, after nearly a year, the king called Arin privately. His tone was serious. "Arin, why do you continue humiliating yourself by taking silver instead of gold?" Arin bowed respectfully. "With your permission, Your Majesty, I will explain." He opened a small pouch and poured a mountain of silver coins onto the table. The king's eyes widened. Arin said softly, "Your Majesty, if I ever take the gold coin, they will stop offering me silver, but as long as they believe I am foolish, they keep giving me money." He looked directly into the king's eyes for the first time. "I prefer earning a small coin every day over taking a gold coin once and receiving nothing afterward." The king was stunned. The court had been wrong. Everyone had been wrong. Arin wasn't a fool. He was patient, strategic, wise beyond his years. The king whispered, "The court mocked you, but you were the smartest person in the room." Arin bowed humbly. I do not need others to believe I am wise. I only need to act wisely. From that day on, the king really respected Arin and made him a royal advisor in training. Ministers who once laughed now lowered their heads in shame. But Arin never gloated, never mocked them back. Instead, he said, "Those who chase attention lose focus. Those who chase praise lose progress. But those who remain silent and work quietly will eventually be heard by the entire world." The king wrote those words into the royal scrolls as one of the greatest teachings ever spoken. In life, people will misunderstand you. They will judge you without knowing your reasons. They will laugh at you because they cannot see the full picture. But you must remember, wisdom is not loud. Wisdom is patient. Wisdom is quiet. You do not need to prove yourself to people who don't understand your journey. Let them laugh today, because one day, your results will silence everyone. And on that day, the world will finally understand. The quietest minds are often the wisest. Thanks for watching. If this story hit home for you, go ahead and like and subscribe for more inspiring stuff.